Good morning. I hope that if you're listening that you can hear me. I know I sometimes have transmission problems with my videos. So I will wait for a second as a few people join me and let me know if they are able to hear me or not. So I am here to celebrate the release of She Loves Me. This book, you guys, this book. Oh my God. I am so excited to finally bring you Piper Dalton's love story. So I want to give a little bit of background information about me for anybody who's watching this and doesn't know who Melissa Foster is. I just sit over here in my writing cave and create stories and live in a fictional world with lots of fabulous heroes and really smart, sexy heroines who just make me laugh and I want to be their best friends. And so you might not have heard me, but if you have friends who read romance, maybe they have, so check out their bookshelves. Okay, so I write what is called the Love and Bloom series, and the Love and Bloom series is an umbrella, which goes over all of my contemporary romance, big family romance, big friend romance series. So under Love and Bloom umbrella, there are several family series. The Daltons, which is Piper Dalton, is in this book. The Daltons are just one of those families. And the great thing about my books is that every single one is written as a standalone novel. So if you have not read any of my books, pick up Piper and Harley's book, She Loves Me, dive in, laugh your ass off, ugly cry, because a good romance always has a good ugly cry. There you are. Okay. I lost you for a second. Sorry. Anyway, so pick it up. If you like my voice, then go back and read the other 80 plus books that I have. So let me tell you a little bit about Piper and Harley. If you started with my series long ago or you jumped in at Sugar Lake, we first met Piper Dalton in Wild Boys After Dark Logan. I had to calculate through my head which books she's been in. She's been in a bunch, but we first met her in Wild Boys After Dark Logan. So if you read this book and you want to see where we first met the family, that's the book in which we first met the family. But Piper Dalton has several siblings, and Harmony Point, which is the series for Call Her Mine, is a spin-off series from Sugar Lake. So you may have read The Real Thing, or Only for You, or Love at Last, and then gotten my fabulous graphic novel, which is so fun. These are the drawings that this hero, Derek, made for his heroine. So anyway, Piper is the sibling of these other characters. So if you've read them, great. If you haven't, no big deal. Just pick up Piper's book. Now, Piper is a badass, and she's not a badass like a biker badass. She is a fiercely protective and ornery and stubborn. I'm trying to think of the best words because I don't want to give away spoilers if you haven't read about her yet, but I do want you to know what you're getting into. Piper is not a willy-nilly heroine. She has a softer side, but she does not let it come out very often. And she's a contractor, and a very good contractor. So she wields hammers and saws, and she is not afraid to give guys guff, and she doesn't take any from anybody. And so throughout all of these novels, when we see Piper is the badass who is not looking to settle down. She believes in love for everybody else, but she has been really hurt. And because of that, she's got really thick walls, and they do not come down easy. So this is one thing that you should know about her hero also. Harley Dutch, who, okay, can I just say, swoon my friggin' butt off over this guy. He is so charming. He is so sexy. He is loving. He is hilarious. And he is pushy as all get out. I happen to love it. So Harley is Piper's best friend. And they're used to having beers together down at his bar. And he's used to seeing her hang out with the guys there. Sometimes she leaves with the guys there. Doesn't mean that she's, excuse me for lack of a better word, screwing all those guys. But she's not afraid to do what it is that she wants to do. And Harley has been smitten with her for years. Unfortunately, she has not been smitten back. So Piper does not fall easy. So I'm trying really hard not to give you spoilers, which makes me a little tongue-tied because I want to tell you all about the things that they go through. And I'm not going to do that because it will ruin the story for you, but I will give you just a little snippet. And that is that Harley hurts himself, he gets hurt, and Piper comes to his rescue, which you'll read about in the summary anyway, so I'm not really giving you a spoiler there. But Piper really kind of sucks at caregiving, and she really does. Like, it's the funniest thing to watch. And Harley has a big dog. Now, Harley is big and burly. His dog is big and burly, too. And he treats his dog like a baby. It's the cutest, funniest thing you've ever seen. So if you like pushy characters, if you like stubborn characters, if you like the kind of banter that has you just roaring with laughter, but then on the next page you're gonna ugly cry because of things that I am not gonna tell you in this video, this is the book for you. So, She Loves Me. If for people who like to start series at the beginning of this series, Harmony Point, is Call Her Mine, which is Ben Dalton, another absolutely hilarious. I can't help it. When I write, I have to write funny, and I also have to write serious. It's like this weird dichotomy in me. I can't have one without the other. So this is hilarious too. This is about a surprise baby, and it's a really good book. I'm not going to tell you any spoilers about this one, so just pick up this one if you like to start at the beginning. Second book in the series is This Is Love. It's a great bodyguard book, and I never thought I'd write a bodyguard book, but I had so much fun with this, and it is such a deeply emotional story that I'm writing the brother of the heroine right now. This book features Remy Devine, whose real name is Remington Aldridge. And her brother, Aiden, is the hero in the book that I'm currently writing. So, and that's a spin-off to a new series that has not been announced yet, and it is called Silver Harbor. So write that down, Silver Harbor. If you love the Sugar Lake series, if you love the Harmony Point series, if you're just getting started, write down Silver Harbor. It's coming out next year. We don't have a title for that book, but that's where you're going to get Aiden's story. See, I do listen because I get emails all the time from people who say, I want Aiden's story, and they've been asking me for it since The Real Thing, which again is the first book in the Sugar Lake series. So I do listen. It just takes me some time to get to writing the stories that you guys want because I have so many series and so many stories going on. Okay, so I have a few announcements. I'm giving away a $25 gift card, and all you have to do is check out my fan page. It's not pinned, but it is up there. So take a look, enter, comment, share, that sort of thing. It's really easy to enter. As always, I do extra giveaways on my videos. So I don't know what I'm going to give away. I have other new releases too that I have. This is a big one. Look. Yeah, that's a huge book. At Bayside Fantasies, it really, really, really funny. And this book spins off into, or kicks off, the beginning of two other series, which are The Seals at Silver Island. Silver Island is a different series than Silver Harbor, which is really important for you to know, except they're both located on Silver Island. So you'll get to see, as always, this is kind of what I'm famous for, crossing over my characters, because I never like to say goodbye to them. So in one series, you'll see characters from another series, but it doesn't matter if you haven't read them before, because you always get just enough information to know who they are. So I have that new release. I have Making You Mine new release. So I don't know what you're going to win by coming on and talking with me during this video. I don't know what I'm going to give away. I also have bags that show my two new series, the Silver Island, Steals at Silver Island, and a Little Bit Wicked. That's a new whiskey spinoff, and don't worry, the whiskeys are not ending. I get emails about that all the time. So if you want to see all of my pre-orders and see what is available, jump on over to my website, melissafoster.com, and right on the front page you will see new releases, and then you'll see a button where you can click and get over to see all of my upcoming releases. Excuse me. So let's talk about, and yes, I do want to talk about coronavirus, but honestly, it's such a sad thing that's going on in our world, and it's making everybody so scared and it's so chaotic. I'm saving that to the end. And it's not because I'm unfeeling. It's because it's a downer, and I really want to be up today, and I have a lot of words to write today. So I'm going to wait and save all that good stuff for the end. So we can talk about that, absolutely. But first, let's share all the good news. Okay, couple other things that I want to tell you about She Loves Me. For my, excuse me, for my whiskey fans, and no, I have not had coffee yet this morning. I have it here, but I haven't drank it yet. So that's another reason I'm stumbling. For my whiskey fans, in this book, you will get an introduction to the Colorado whiskeys, which are the whiskeys at Redemption Ranch. Okay, I want to rave about them. Like, I want to stand on the top of a building and scream and holler and tell everybody about these whiskeys. But you get a brief glimpse in here, a brief introduction of who they are and what they do. And then if you pre-order Searching for Love, which is Zev Braden and Carly Dillon's book, oh my God, okay, you guys, I guess you need to know something about me. If I don't fall madly and passionately in love with my hero and heroine, you're never gonna get the book, because it's not gonna be published. So when I say, oh my God, I love this guy so much, every time, it's because I truly do. Like, from my heart, every word is written. So in this book, you will get an introduction to the Colorado whiskeys who are coming. And then in Searching for Love, which is the Bradens and Montgomery series, and it features again Zev Braden and Carly Dillon. In that book, you actually get to meet them, and they are an integral part of Carly's story. So it's, it is, you get to find out who they are and what they're all about. So pre-order that book if you love my whiskeys, because you are not going to want to miss it. Okay, so wait, I have to tell you, see, I try so hard not to give spoilers, but there are bits and pieces that I do want to tell you so that you don't miss it. Harley's nieces, Jolie and Sophie, are the cutest girls. And they're not little girls, they're 10 and 12. So they have real issues, real problems, and they come out on the page. And his sister Delaney has been through so much. His entire family has been through so much. And I'm secretly in my head saying, don't tell. So I'm not going to give you all of those specifics, but I'm going to tell you that if you love stories that have really deeply emotional roots, and you like to get to the heart of them, and you like to dig them out and go through all of the emotions when they're coming out on the page, this is a great story for you. So again, She Loves Me, and featuring Harley Dutch, yummy Harley Dutch, and Piper Dalton. All right, and what else can I tell you here? Oh, something that is really important. The epilogue in this book made me cry. Several times I cried in this book, but the epilogue, oh my God, tore my heart out. In the best of ways. So I want you to know that. I don't know, man. I cry over little things when I'm writing, but this is a really big thing. And for all of you who are thinking, well, Piper's just going to be one of those girls who Harley's going to woo her and she's going to be all in after 7 pages. This is not that book, you guys. This is a huge emotional roller coaster for everybody involved, because there's so much stuff that comes out from the past. So again, I'm kind of oversharing, but it's such a good book. I just want you to know that. There is one more connection I should probably tell you about. In this book, you will meet briefly a guy who runs Husbands for Hire. And Husbands for Hire is a company that there's another connection to in an upcoming book that I just wrote, Daphne and Jock's book from Bayside. You probably know Jock and Daphne if you've read Bayside Fantasies or any of the later Bayside books. So I just finished their book, and Jock's brother owns Husband for Hire, one arm of Husbands for Hire. So you get that little connection, and you'll see these little things. And to me, I call them golden nuggets, because as you're reading one book and you recognize something from another book, it's like, oh my God, I know that. Do they know each other? And then you get to find out. So it's just kind of fun. Okay, what else have we got here? Again, for the $25 giveaway, just jump over to the giveaway thread, which is on my fan page, and which is what you're watching this on now probably. Although if I post it on Instagram, jump over to Facebook, look on my fan page, and you'll find it there. So $25 giveaway, share, comment. And I'm going to be giving away some goodies. I don't know, maybe I'll even give away some paperback copies of She Loves Me or some of these awesome bags. I have no idea what I'm going to give away. So just tell me what you'd like to win. Follow all the, here's the easiest way for you to enter and be counted. Do whatever is required on the $25 gift card giveaway. And then also just leave a comment there or here or both if you'd like to, and tell me why you'd like to win. And if you saw something today that I showed, just tell me, hey, I'd like to win that. I can't guarantee it, obviously, because we do random drawings to see who the winners are. But it never hurts to try. And lots of times I just see that somebody posted something and it touches me in a certain way. And if I'm the one that's picking the winners and I've asked for something personal, then that is, that's how I choose them. And I often will just send whatever it is that they asked for. So enter, tell me what you love about my books. Don't tell me what you hate about my books, because, hey, there's enough negativity in this world. Let's keep it positive. Okay, what else can I tell you? Let's see. New releases. I went over those, and I went over She Loves Me ad nauseum, right? So you're ready to go out and buy it. Went over my giveaway. Went over my pre-orders. Again, for anybody who is just joining us, if you love the whiskeys, pick up She Loves Me. Get that introduction to the Colorado whiskeys. And then head over and pre-order Searching for Love, which is coming out this summer, because that's where you really, really, really get to meet the whiskeys. And for those of you who are going, the whiskeys, who are the whiskeys? I'm new to you. I have no idea who they are. I don't have a copy of one of the whiskey books here, which was very bad planning on my side. But the whiskeys are members of the Dark Knights Motorcycle Club. It's a club, not a gang. They do good for the community, but they are, wicked badass, very alpha males, but fiercely, fiercely loyal. They love and they love hard. I don't write alpha holes, so you're not going to get the assholes who are, who you're going halfway through the book. Oh my God, is he going to redeem himself? I just don't do that because I don't fall in love with them. So if I can't fall in love with them, then, I don't know how anybody else is going to. I don't enjoy writing those type of books all the time. Maybe once in a while, if I feel like it, I'll write something and may or may not publish it. I will keep it to myself sometimes, but there are people who write great alpha hole books. So if you like those, jump over, read those, and then come back and read some of these feel-good stories. But they are angsty, they are funny, they are sinfully sexy, like all my books. Oh, that's the other thing I should say. If you're new to me, I curse in my books because I curse in real life, and I grew up with 6 brothers, and it just happens. And I also have graphic sex in my books, and it's good sex. So, because sex is part of love, and love is what you're building in a romance novel. You won't get any shock value sex. Anything that is sexual is integral to the story and to the character arcs and the building of the story. But there is sex. So if you want great stories that are steamy, read my Melissa Foster brand. If you want great stories, but you prefer not to hear cursing, not to read cursing, not to read about explicit scenes, all you have to do is jump over and read my Addison Cole novels. That's my sweet romance name. Lots of readers enjoy those because they're the same great stories, but without the sex and without the harsh language. So those are the books that you can give to your friends at church, that you can give to your mom, to your grandma, to your sister who may not want to read the spicy scenes. So it's a nice way to be able to enjoy that you and all your romance loving friends can enjoy the types of books that you like, the steamy or the sweet. And it's sweet with heat because you do get the passion, you do get the love on the page without the explicit scenes. So anyway, that's who I am, Melissa Foster with my curly hair, and over here with a little straighter hair, I'm going to be Addison Cole. How's that for differentiation? Okay, now let's talk for a moment about the world and what's happening to it. And I'm not going to talk long about it, but I do want to bring this up because people ask me all the time, how does it change my writing? And the coronavirus, okay. This is going to make you laugh, but it is a real struggle. Like, as I'm writing during this whole pandemic, There are times when my hero will reach for my heroine and I have to go, no, 6 feet away. And then I have to pull myself back to reality and go, or back to my fictional reality and go, wait a minute, there's no pandemic in this book. I don't have to worry about that. So that has been a struggle because literally we are right now so saturated with what not to do. It's right there in the forefront of my mind. So, and it would be, to me, writing it's fictional, but it's my real life. It's like it's the worlds that I live in for 12 to 15 hours a day. So the two worlds kind of collide. So every once in a while I have to tell myself to back off and remember that I'm in the fictional side of my world and not the real life side of my world. So there is that. There's also just the struggle of worries. And I know lots of authors are having trouble getting words on the page, getting good words on the page, because they're worried about everybody. They're worried about their families, their friends, the people who are overseas, that they're worried about the world in general. And we take on as a parent, we take on our children's worries too. So we have kids who are trying to college age kids, elementary school age kids. They're trying to adjust to this new normal. Nobody knows how long it'll last, and all of that. So it's very scary for them. So trying to focus on writing a love story and get it on the page, beautiful and entrancing and happy, can be a struggle. And that struggle is real. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and go, oh my God, I never even think about that when I'm writing, because how could you not? I'm human. But I will tell you this, that writing is my escape. So while I have all of those worries around me, and I'm worried every day because I have lots of kids, and one of them is immunocompromised, and he's not here with me because he's in school in California. So he's holding up out there. So, 24/7, I'm terrified about what's going to happen and how we can get him here. But I make myself, when I get into my writing, it takes me a long time now to get into the zone. But when I get into the zone, I stay there and I live in that fantastic fantasy world. And then eventually I'm able to set those worries aside for a couple of hours. And then when I stop to get a coffee or take a break, that's when the real world comes back in. So the difference for me as a writer, for those who have been asking, is that it takes me longer to get into the zone. I kind of have to back myself away from reality, and that it not just takes a long time, but it also trickles in while I'm writing, so I have to keep pushing it away. So there's that. I do hope that everybody is sheltering in and that you're safe and you have enough toilet paper, because whoever thought that would be a problem? And it is. Oh, how many memes have you seen about it? In fact, I just shipped toilet paper to my kids because they had none in their grocery stores. The things we do for our children, I'll tell you. So I hope that you are safe. I hope you are well. I hope you are keeping your loved ones safe. And hopefully as a world, I don't think our world will ever be quite the same, but hopefully as a world and as communities around the world, we're doing good and we're saving lives, and we'll figure this out and we'll come out stronger. And that's all that we can hope for. So there's that. Let's set the sadness away, set all those worries away for a few minutes. And go back so that I could just wrap up and get back to writing, because I do have lots of words to write on Aiden's book today. She Loves Me, once again, celebrating the release of She Loves Me, Piper Dalton, Harley Dutch, Yummy Delicious. You will laugh, you will cry. Hopefully you will fall in love. I have been told that this has the best HEA that readers have ever read. I've gotten so many emails from early readers, from ARC readers, and I'm so appreciative of every single one of them, every single comment. So thank you for that. This book is free in Kindle Unlimited, as are the rest in the series. And again, the first in the series is Call Her Mine, Ben Dalton. Second in the series is This Is Love, which is Remy and Mason. And the third in the series is the one that's releasing today, She Loves Me. All of my books can be read as standalone novels. So pick up She Loves Me, kick your feet up, get a cup of hot chocolate or whatever it is that you enjoy drinking, and a glass of wine, excuse me. Set your kids up with something for a few hours and read and enjoy and escape. That's really the best thing about books, because they are a timeless escape. You can read them anytime. Zip into the bathroom, read 2 pages. We all have been there. We know how this goes. Okay. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. And thank you for joining me again. Enter to win the $25 gift card. Find the post on my fan page here on Facebook. Comment, share. If you like the page and you win, then I can tag you. When you do win, you'll have 48 hours to claim your prize. I think if you don't like the page, you're not able to tag. I can't tag you in the post. But that doesn't mean that you can't win. There's no requirement to buy anything or to like a page or anything like that. And by the way, Facebook is not involved in, they're not responsible for the giveaway at all. So you don't have to do that. It just is an easier way for us to tag, since we give 48 hours to claim your prize and then it's forfeited. So tagging is always a good idea. Okay, grab your books, kick your feet up, have a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Smooches, and in just 1 second, I'm out.